because there's that part of us when our soul gets touched, right? The emotions are stirred. And that dopamine, those wonderful feel-good chemicals start to go through our body. And we start to respond to that. And sometimes the response is tears or blushing. But the bottom line is that when we're in the essence and the channel of joy and love, the chemistry in our body shifts. So Jamie's description of who I am and who we are as sister friends just increased the dopamine in my body. Just helped release some serotonin, right? To take me from like right here to right here. And continuing to go up on the elevator of joy. So friendship, connections with humans, pets, people, nature, are different ways that I feel good, I feel better, I feel healthy. So this morning, what I'd like to have a conversation with you very beautiful, vibrant people about is how do you cultivate joy in your life? How are you doing this on purpose? How are you doing this in an intentional way? And I see some eyebrows going up like, what? Who has time for joy? We're busy. I know. A 3-letter word. So simple, but so critical to our health and well-being. And when we're in a life that is filled with going here, going there, doing this, doing that, sometimes it's a challenge to be able to focus on oneself, to focus on one's health and well-being. And it needs to be a priority, and how does it get to be a priority? We put it in front of ourselves, right? So when you have a priority, how do you take care of your priorities? How do you remember what's important to you? Puts it on the calendar. Is that a good idea? Some people don't have a calendar. So we can celebrate that she has a calendar, she has a priority. So, other people, how do you keep your priorities in front of you? What do you do? What are some strategies? Anybody, just shout it out. We're casual here. On your telephone, keep it on your, keep it on your telephone. Have a little reminder. Come on in, have a seat. We're having a little chat. We'll get our food. Some stillness, you know. Some stillness. Right. Exactly. Right. Exactly. But we need to have a routine. But being able to prioritize it, that we can prioritize joy. That we can put, is joy on your calendar? No. She said definitively no. Right? So how many in here, show of hands, how many has joy on their calendar as something that they take part in?
Would that include shopping?
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. So doing sister help. All right, can you pass that around so everybody has a little pink post-it? So what I want you to do with the post-it is to, I can't leave you out. I would like for you to write down one way you create joy in your life. So we may need some ink pens, so we may need to like go into our handbag and see if we have a crayon, marker, ink pen, Sharpie, writing, lipstick, liner, whatever we can just put something down with. Okay? All right. Yeah. So let yourself brainstorm. Let yourself brainstorm. What are 2 ways that you bring joy into your life? Like, what are 2 ways that you really cultivate joy in your life? So, for example, I really love going to the infrared sauna because I get to like go into my cave by myself. Jamie?
Can I just say that Kelly is a professed spa whore?
Okay, so this is the truth. I knew Jamie for like 48 hours, and she walked straight up to me at Cleveland Clinic and says, "I've heard something about you." I'm like, "Really? Well, what did you hear?" "I heard you're a spa whore." It's like, what? Is it true? And I was like, yes. So we've been spa buddies ever since. She and I. We don't play. We don't play. And so, we can't do it all the time, but we're very serious about having our seasonal girls' time, where we go to a luxury spa at least once a season. And that's something that we both look forward to. So on the worst of days, when we're both at work and we're like scrambling with our patients and we can't breathe, we're going from one room to the next, we'll cross each other in the hallway and go, "Spa time." Right? And then that ignites a little bit of joy. That ignites a little bit of joy. And then the joy does what to the chemistry in the body? Dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, and most importantly, decreased inflammation in the physical body. Right? So we want to decrease the inflammation so that we can stay well. All right, so has everybody written down that thing? Okay, so let's stand up on your feet. Stand up, everybody, I know. You gotta get out of your chair. I know, it's like, what? I have to move this early. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to get real solid on your feet so that you can have a little space. So if you're behind the chair, maybe move the chair out a little bit. Let me give you a little space. Yep. So let yourself have a little bit of space. Okay? So I want you to release your plate, release your words, allow yourself to come into some stillness. So wherever you're at, ask yourself, can I drop into my body and connect to my breath, where it is in my body, and go inside for a moment. So feel yourself going inside yourself. And if it feels comfortable to even close your eyes, let yourself feel a blanket of safety and just close your eyes for a moment. Just see if you can step into that channel that might feel really different. And now find your breath where it is in your body. And imagine that you're inhaling from the soles of your feet, breathing in this wonderful nutrient of life from the soles of your feet, breathing it all the way up into the soles of the feet, into the knees, into the solar plexus, into the lungs, into your heart space, breathing it all the way up and then out of your mouth. So let's try that again. Inhaling all the way up, letting the breath rise inside of you. Exhaling the breath. So we're going to go for a third time. This time, bring the breath all the way up, bring it all the way up to the top. Hold it for the count of 4. And when you're ready to release the breath, let it out through an open mouth, hearing the sound of your own aliveness, your breath, the sound of your life force energy moving through your body. And just noticing what that feels like. And letting yourself have a seat again. So, being able to interrupt our natural routine of life, whether it's our getting the kids ready, taking care of the parents, folding the clothes, or asking someone to fold the clothes.
I like that one.
Right, I love that one better. So whatever your routine in your daily life is, ask yourself, can you drop into another channel by taking an intentional pause? So when I'm working with my patients at the Cleveland Clinic, and I have patients that come in with clinical depression and grief and back pain, I ask them, how often do you allow yourself to take a pause in your life? How often do you allow yourself to take a respite from the busyness of your day? So many of us are so unwilling to release the action. We can't stop moving. But it's in the stillness that we begin to restore. That's when the restoration happens, when we can allow ourselves to just have some stillness, some mindfulness. So just take a minute and talk to your neighbor about how you take a pause and live a little bit of joy in your life. And it's probably someone you know very well sitting next to you. So you feel completely comfortable talking to them. You can talk to them. So how do you take your pause? So just allow yourself to thank your partner for that second of sharing. For that second of sharing. Because we get to utilize the gift of gratitude. So gratitude is medicine that we don't need a prescription for. There was a study done at Harvard that when people write down 3 things that they're grateful for, it reduces inflammatory markers in the physical body. So we know that inflammation in the body is not a good thing, right? And sure, we can take tons of fish oil, we can take prednisone, we can take all types of things to decrease that inflammation. But we can also practice gratitude. We can also eat avocados with friends. We can also go to the spa, reduce some of the stressors, tap into that relaxation response, that channel of joy. So, did anybody learn a new strategy for cultivating joy when you talk to your neighbor? Anybody learn anything new? Just speak it out loud. What did you learn?
Listening to the sounds of nature.
Listening to the sounds of nature. Beautiful. So listening to the sounds of nature. All right. That's beautiful. Because we have so many things that are just simply accessible to us. So when I'm working with patients, in integrative medicine, we're very fortunate that we aren't on main campus here in downtown Cleveland. We are in a beautiful park-like surrounding. When I'm working with my individual patients, I take them outside, right into nature. I have them choose a tree. You like that tree? Go see if you want to hug that tree. Hug that tree. I know, and they look at me like, what? You want me to hug a tree? And I say, absolutely, I want you to hug that tree. Why? Because that tree is breathing. That tree is alive. That we're in a symbiotic relationship with that tree, right? So what if you would show some gratitude for that tree and give the tree a hug? You might laugh and create some beautiful neurochemistry in your body. Because the laughter and the gratitude, beautiful medicine, and then being out in nature. So we can cultivate joy in the simplest things in life, on purpose, with intention. And so let yourself ponder, how will I intentionally bring more joy into my life? What is an action step that I can take to embrace that? Who in here could use more joy and happiness in their life? Everybody. Hello, everybody. So when I go home after a stressful day, I love to turn on some nice salsa music. Oh yeah. I turn on that salsa and I begin to do a little step. Next thing I know, I'm closing my eyes and I'm just flipping my hair and I'm in my joy zone. And of course my kids are saying, oh, there's mom again. She's doing that wildness. But I'm in my channel of joy. And no one does that for us. No one knocks on my door and say, hey, Kelly, this is your joy delivery for today, honey. Come on, I'm here. It's something that I have to say, I am a seeker of joy. I am a creator of my dream. I am living my life on purpose. I cultivate my happiness. My mother, I love her. For decades, she would ask me, when is it going to be my turn? When is it going to be my turn? And I would say, Mom, it's going to be your turn when you say it's your turn. When you say it's your turn, then it will be so. But in order for it to be our turn, we have to honor ourselves as being important, valuable enough to prioritize ourselves in the midst of everything in life. So if I put everybody else's needs in front of myself, then I am broken. Then I'm without the vital energy to move forward and to assist and support anybody. So my question to myself is, self, how you doing? Self, what do you need right now? Self, emotionally, physically, spiritually, where are you and what do you need? So one thing that brings me joy is my community. I call myself a tribal person. I have my tribe. Jamie's a part of my tribe. Jamie will tell you, I'm the calmest person until I'm not calm anymore. I don't play with people. I do not. Life is too short. I don't play. Except when it's joyful. I'm a person that really believes strongly in respecting all people. And so for me, when that switch is flipped, it's never pretty. Jamie has seen it. I can't say I'm proud of it. But when I cultivate my own joy, I have an ability to be more resilient in myself, to stay with myself, and not to get so fragmented by something that someone else did. So when I'm taking care of myself, I simply recycle my own energy within myself. I keep my energy. But when I'm tired and stressed out, Jamie will tell you, she's had to put me out of her office. Yeah, she'll look me in the eyes and say, Kelly, breathe. So when we did our breathing exercise, I know it may have felt a little like, what are we doing? I need to eat my breakfast. Breathe? What do you mean, stand up? Yeah, because guess what? If you're not breathing, what are you? Say it again.
Dead.
Do you want to live?
Yes.
You better breathe. Yeah, on purpose, like joyfully. So I want you all to just experiment with just like playing a little bit. Like, what does a joyful breath in look like? What does it look like for you? So, like, inhaling up, bringing the arms up overhead, being so grateful for everything, and then like letting that gratitude fall over you, like inhaling. Does anybody want to join me? I feel a little lonely up here. Can I get a little tribe? Does anybody want to join me? Can I get some company? I told you I'm a tribal girl. Come on. Come on, ladies. I'm not forcing you. Okay, so let's try it. Let's breathe all the way up, arms all the way up, reaching to the sky, letting that thing that you want fall down on you as you exhale. Bring it down. Now let's dig down and get some more goodness. Yes, scoop it up, and let it rain down over you. Feel your breath, hear your aliveness. Yes, activate your channel of joy. Okay, now shake it, shake the shoulders. Activate that joy, shake the hands, let the elbows shake. Yes, soften your knees. Yes, good, ladies. This is activating the body. This is stimulating the body, stimulating the vagus nerve, right? Woo, don't pick a foot up off the floor. Don't pick a foot up now. Don't swivel your hips. Don't pick a swivel your hips. You might think y'all my friends up in here. Yeah. Okay, so bring your arms up one more time. What is the yes that you want to say to yourself? Think about that yes that you want to say to yourself. Feel the yes in the palms of your hands. Feel the palms of your hands vibrating. Feel your power, feel your energy, feel yourself activated. I love myself, I honor myself, I nourish myself. Nourishing myself, prioritizing myself is my responsibility. I am here on the planet to be simply me, enjoying. Bringing your hands to your heart. Feeling your heartbeat. Feeling that life within you. Noticing the gifts that you walk around with, your swagger, your smile, your hug, your sparkle in your eyes, your shininess, your compassion, your ability to feel that which is not spoken. Feel your gifts activated. Activate your joy right here, right now. Walk in your channel. Breathe in your beauty. Trust your heart. Say yes to yourself. Feel your power and your beauty. Breathe it in. Let's take one nice deep breath together. Exhale it out. Yes. So let's sit back down. And on your piece of paper, I want you just to write down one word that describes what that felt like. Just one word that describes what that felt like. And you can say, wow, that felt really uncomfortable. Or that felt good, calming, freedom. Write your words down. So this is about checking in with yourself. So it's very important to stay with yourself. So you're building up your container and asking yourself, what did that feel like? So now you're layering on mindfulness, okay? So by assessing what that action of breathing and attending to you, when you're checking in and saying, what are the sensations in my mind and my physical body, and I dare say in my spiritual body, when you check in and you can notice that, you are being mindful. You are bringing your mind to yourself. You feel me, don't you? It's always good to have one person in the room that is like a pillar of light. Yeah, I know. I just gave you a big job, didn't I? But you were born that way, so it's all right. So, okay. So, would anybody anybody like to just say what that little breathing exercise felt like? That was a little mini micro meditation. What did that feel like?
Peace.
Peace.
A release.
A release.
Liberating.
Liberating.
Affirmation.
Freedom. Affirmation.
Calm.
Calm.
Relaxing.
Relaxing. Relaxing. Did it take a long time? It didn't take long. It didn't take long. So it doesn't take long, does it? It takes your ability to step into the pause of your life and to actively create that for yourself. No one is going to give us our pause. Zero. We have to show up for ourselves, give ourselves a pause, to step back, to reset. Okay? All right. So, now I'm just going to invite you to sit back and disconnect a little bit. I want to create some sounds for you to just simply be in the energy of who you are and imagining that whatever you wrote down on that piece of paper of that way that you connect to your joy, that is being activated through the sounds. Imagine yourself in your favorite place. If you dare to close your eyes, go there. Imagine your favorite place, be there, cultivating that thing that you love to do. Okay? All right, who would like to do that? Any show of hands? Audience participation? It's like a game show. Give me some energy, people. Okay, all right, so let's begin. Breathing in and breathing out. Uncrossing anything that's crossed. Letting the flow of energy be free. So if anything is obstructing you in this moment, just release it. Focusing on yourself. You don't have to watch your neighbor. You don't have to watch me. Let yourself go inside. And if you're not feeling completely comfortable in your chair, ask yourself, what can I do right now to feel 5% more comfortable in my body, in my mind? Letting yourself do that for yourself, honoring. Noticing where your breath is in your physical body. Simply bringing awareness to your aliveness. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am present to myself. I am prioritizing myself. I allow myself to be in stillness. I allow myself to be in the pause. It is in the pause where I restore myself. I go inside in order to come back out, refreshed, renewed, refreshed, renewed. Allowing yourself to stay with your breath. Breathing in to the count of 5. Pausing. And breathing out to the count of 8. I am present to myself. I nurture myself. I love myself. Taking a deep breath in. On the exhale, allow yourself to hear that breath. Hear your own aliveness. Giving thanks for being a person in a body at this time. Allowing yourself to bring your arms up around yourself, giving yourself an embrace. Hugging yourself. I comfort myself in times of stress and trials and tribulations. I can comfort myself. I embrace myself. I give myself love and time and attention. In whatever form that takes for me in a conscious way, I show up for myself. May it be so. Rest your arms, ladies. Thank you for this time. It was a pleasure being with you today. Enjoy the rest of your program.
We want more.